Now we're going to hear it from a gentleman who is indeed the most widely published economist in the country. That's just one of the many, many accolades indeed he holds. He brings a wealth of experience working and advising the government of Pakistan for many, many years as a key member of the economic team. So to give our morning keynote here at this conference, please welcome the former advisor to the Ministry of Finance, the Dean and Principal of NUST Business School, Mr. Ashfaque Hasan Khan.
Thank you very much, sir. Let me first thank the Institute of Chartered Accountants in Pakistan for inviting me and giving me this honor to share my views on a very important subject, which is the economy of Pakistan. The topic which I have chosen is that Pakistan's economy, future outlook, basically, challenges and opportunities. What are the challenges and what are the opportunities we have? These are the subjects which I will be covering because this is a fact that Pakistan is currently passing through the most difficult time since the last 65 years as far as the economy is concerned. If someone would say other way around, I think people will disbelieve the fact. But if you look at the history of Pakistan, since its inception, we have seen many ups and downs in our economy. We have seen many challenges in the last 65 years, but with the grace of Almighty God, we recovered from the brink every time. Therefore, the challenges, economic challenges that we are facing today is not insurmountable. It can be resolved. This economy can be turned around, but not overnight. According to my judgment, it would take minimum 3 years to bring the economy back to the path of growth and stability. There is no dearth of good people in this country. What is required is honest, competent, and patriotic leadership. I have deliberately chosen to dispel some gloom, and that is why I would like to remind everybody here that what was the shape of Pakistan's economy in 1947. Believe me, despite all kinds of challenges, we have done reasonably well if we compare ourselves with many countries around the world. This economy has grown at an average rate of over 5% per annum for the last 6.5 decades. There are very few countries who have sustained such a high economic growth for such a long period of time. But there has been many ups and downs. So we have recovered, and inshallah we can recover as well. Now let me begin with what was the shape of economy in Pakistan in 1947. We all know that influx of migrants from India created insurmountable difficulties, and we had very limited resources to meet this challenge. The migration of Hindus and Sikhs from Pakistan's side to India nearly paralyzed the economic and administrative machinery. There were only one Pakistani-owned bank whose head office was located in Pakistan. Karachi was the port which was very underdeveloped at that time, and most of Pakistan trade routed through Indian ports of Bombay and Calcutta. At the time of partition, there was a division of assets which Pakistan was supposed to get to the extent of 75 crore or 750 million rupees as a cash to run the new administrative setup of this country. After a long battle, India released a much smaller amount than the legitimate share of Pakistan. In 1947, 60% of Pakistan's GDP used to come from agriculture. And today, it contributes about 20 to 21%. And rest of them are coming from industry and services sector. We used to produce only 4 million tons of wheat in 1947, and today we are producing 23 to 24 or 25 million tons. We had production of cotton was approximately 1 million bales. Today we are producing 13 to 14 million bales. We used to produce only 10 million sugar in 1947, and we are producing 55 to 60 million ton sugar today. And if you look at the industrial base, out of 14,569 industrial establishment in British India in 1947, only 1,400 or less than 10% was located in the areas that comprised Pakistan. Pakistan had a narrow industrial base with only 34 units of textile, sugar mills, and some cement factory. There were only 177,000 spindles in Pakistan, and today we have 9.3 million spindles. Pakistan was producing only 270,000 tons of cement, and today we are producing 28 million tons of cement. We inherited a very weak industrial base at the time of independence. We had only 22,000 kilometers of roads, and today we have 258,000 kilometers of roads. So you can see where our journey started and where we are sitting today. We could have done much better. But despite all these difficulties, we have done reasonably well, and this number will tell you how this is the graph of 65 years of our journey as far as economic growth is concerned. It gives you a classic textbook fluctuation in the economy, which is known as business cycle. The red bar is the 5% growth, which is we have achieved in the last 65 years, average growth. In some years, as you can see, we have been above 5%, and in some cases, some years, we have been below 5%. And this is quite normal. So the idea is that we should not worry, or we should not be so just feel ourselves doom and gloom that nothing can change Pakistan now. This is not the fact. Or yes, we are facing very serious difficulties, and I will come to that point.